السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. كيف حالكم؟ إن شاء الله طيبين. نكمل لعبة أغاثا كريستي، القطار أو جريمة في قطار الشرق، من أكتوبر 4 1883. crowd of journalists and persons. أتوقع يعيدوا المعلومات اللي حطوها لك في اللودنج. أوكي، وصلنا هنا.
You can leave.
Sorry it didn't work out for you.
ما قدرت يعني تدبسة في موضوع الدين.
Career change.
We
مع
are
الأسف.
Oh, but we are, my dear. We are done.
طيب هي شاكة
to
فينا.
return to the Armstrong house to arrest Suzanne Moreau.
شاكة فيه انه هو شريك الشخص اللي اسمه نوح اللي خطف البيت. ارمسترونج مانر. اوكي، ارست سوزان. اللي هي المربية.
The arrest warrant for Suzanne Moreau. Suzanne was set up by Clark and Noah. They are the kidnappers, but I'm not giving up. When Suzanne comes up for trial, I will fight for her defense. But for now, the district attorney is in charge. If I want to stay a detective, he always has the last word.
يعني تشوف ان هذه بريئة، راح يعني تعتقلها لان غصبا عليها، بس راح تدافع عنها في المحكمة وفي لها حل.
The door is wide open.
يا انها هربت او انها انقتلت. المجرمين دائما يصفوا الناس
Is anyone there?
عشان لا يعني
Moreau.
يفضحوهم. انا اتوقع انها مقتولة.
This is Detective Locke.
عندي احساس اذا فتحت غرفتها بشوف جثتها.
Miss Moreau, can you hear me? It's me, Detective
ميتة.
Locke. You must get up now.
منصدمس.
Miss Moreau, can you hear me?
ما يخليها المجرم.
There are no traces of blows or injuries on her body. She doesn't seem to have defended herself from anyone.
طيب بما انها ميتة. investigate the death. اوكي. منوم هذا.
It appears Suzanne killed herself by ingesting all these drugs.
انها انتحرت بأخذ كميات كبيرة. عندنا فتشناه هذا من فيكتور هيوغو، رواية البؤساء المجلد الرابع.
Glasses are missing.
صح، هذه ما كانت موجودة النظارة. هذه ملاحظة إنها الآن مفقودة.
Suzanne's diary is missing.
مذكراتها. وشوف واحد شكله قتلها كان لا تتكلم.
Suzanne was telling the truth about her mother.
فعلا يعني أمها في المستشفى. Dear Mrs. Please forgive this letter. Dr. Adam has been unable to reach you. For several days we wanted to let you know that your mother passed peacefully during the night. توفت أمها. Only night the police can help you with like assistance with the arrangements for her انسرذي. واو، أقول لك المصائب لا تأتي فرادى. عندها مصيبة هي ووفت أمها. Off! I killed Daisy. I was scared she would tell. I released her from the cabin alive. I can't live with myself all the time. يمكن حبيبها. Okay. Is the nanny. As well for that poor child death. How can a child nanny do such a thing? I hope this lock her up for life. يعني يسجنوها سجن مؤبد. Doesn't deserve to live. ما أدري وش هذا. تويتر؟ شكله تويتر. يعني آراء الناس. Another immigrant comes here and kills. يعني هم يشتكوا من المهاجرين. هذا يقول مهاجر جديد يجي ويقتل. Bring back the death penalty. It must just she deserve it. She just gonna end up in some cozy prison. Which is it? يعني الرأي العام الكل زي يعني
realized at last.
يبغى يلعن والده.
The death of her mother would have been an additional shock, and the self-righteous court of social media was as quick as usual to try and convict her.
يعني هذا اللي خلاها يمكن تنتحر، إن موت أمها والرأي العام في السوشيال ميديا ضدها وطالب بذبحها.
I called the district attorney to inform him. This is Detective Locke, sir. I'm at the Armstrong house.
Have you arrested Suzanne Moreau?
She's dead, sir. Apparent suicide, but I need a forensics team.
She killed herself out of remorse for her part in the crime.
We don't know that yet. I'm calling forensics now, but I wanted you to know.
What a mess.
الطب الشرعي بيحدد إذا هي بنتحر.
Yes, sir. Standing by.
هي تتصل بهم الحين.
The investigation was officially closed. I was certain that she was innocent, and Clark had been responsible for 4 deaths and then vanished into thin air. With $1 million. Dollars marked, though, and not easily spent. I didn't care if the case was officially closed. I swore, Mr. Poirot, whatever it took, I would hunt him down.
القضية أغلقت، بس هي حاسة يعني إن من واجبها تجيب المجرم الحقيقي. هذا اللي خلاها تسافر بالقطر وتتسلل بس لحد الحين ما أعطوك وش علاقة هذا الشيء بالقتل في القطار. القطار ما زال متعطل.
I waited for the forensics team, then went into the station to write my report. I was officially off the case.
Thank you, mademoiselle. That obviously cannot be the completion of your story. If I might ask a question?
Of course.
Who was أيوة راتشت was يعني نوح هو ممكن الشخص اللي مات. راتشت was مايكل كلارك. لا مايكل كلارك شفناه مستحيل هو راتشت فيمكن يكون نوح.
Suzanne Moreau's boyfriend, the one who manipulated her and burned down the cabin. This was Ratchet?
No, he was an accomplice. Clark, the phony journalist, was the leader.
Michael Clark, the reporter. He was Ratchet?
Absolutely. I was the only law enforcement official to question Clark. I knew this wasn't his first kidnapping.
You looked for similar cases. What do you Americans call the MMOs?
كيف كلارك هو نفسه راتشت؟
An opportunity. Yes, I looked for someone in plain sight. Someone on the edge of a kidnapping case. Someone in plain view, keeping track of the investigations. An innocent witness, a concerned neighbor, even another reporter.
And eventually you found a name behind an alias.
Yes, I found a name. Cassetti, the real name. The real name of the man you call Ratchet is Cassetti.
This explains much, mademoiselle, but not all.
It explains why she is our number one suspect.
but not how she came to be on this train. Attends, she has grown pale.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Excuse me, Mr. Poirot. I don't feel very well.
You are exhausted and still feeling the effects of the drug. Stay with us, mademoiselle. One more effort. I need to know your recent movements.
I snuck aboard the train.
This I observed. You came directly to this room?
Yes, and other than a couple of careful trips to the ladies yesterday, I never left this room. I didn't want to be spotted by Ratchet. Yesterday, I chatted with my roommate, Miss Schmidt, I think, here in our room. She brought me some dinner. I got very sleepy and nodded off.
And now she nods off again. Is this a joke? She must be faking so we can't interrogate her further, Poirot.
No, Book. She really seems to have fallen asleep again. It is my fault. She must have been given a dangerous dose of sleeping pills last night. The effects should wear off soon, I hope, but I am afraid asking her to tell us her story was too much for her.
Pinch her, Poirot. She's faking.
Her eyes are dilated. She is not faking, and there will be no pinching. Dr. Constantine, please stay with her. Monsieur Book, ask the other passengers to gather in the dining car. There are still many questions I need to ask.
But all of them together? Won't someone overhear your questioning the others?
I will speak softly because I am trained to do so. They will speak softly because they want to.
Very well. I will do as you say.
كاد يجرني افترى. بس والله صادم ان راتشت هو نفسه كلارك ما يشبهها. الفرق بس 4 سنوات يعني.
I'll stay here to watch over Miss Locke.
طيب ايش تسوي؟ لقيت السوس في الكاب. طلب منه يجمع المسافرين. طبعا هذاك يعني شاك في البنت انها هي تتظاهر انها يعني متأثرة بالمنومة والدواء. طلب منه يجمعهم فاستغرب منه قال له كيف تبغى يعني هم يسمعوا تحقيقات يعني هو بيسألهم المفروض كل واحد بمفردة بس هو بشكل عام يعني باقين بيسمعوا أسئلته للشخص الثاني.
I should go and interview the passengers in the restaurant car.
The passengers who agreed to come and talk to you are assembled, Poirot. Mr. Masterman is already here to answer your questions.
Perfect. Thank you, my friend. Sit down, Monsieur Masterman, please.
Thank you.
Does the name Cassetti mean anything to you?
No, should it?
Have you heard of the Armstrong kidnapping case?
Of course. It was all over the news a few years ago.
Your employer's real name is Cassetti. He was the man behind that kidnapping.
Mr. Ratchet was... He murdered that poor little girl?
Mr. McQueen, the man you worked for is a kidnapper named Cassetti.
What? What?
ما حد يعرف اسمه الحقيقي.
Murdered his victim, a child named Daisy Armstrong.
The Armstrong kidnapping?
You had no idea of Monsieur Ratchet's real name?
Damn skunk!
Why are you so upset?
My father was the district attorney who handled the case, Mr. Poirot. I saw Mrs. Armstrong more than once. She was a lovely woman, so gentle and heartbroken. If ever a man deserved what he got, Ratchet, or Cassetti, is the man. He didn't deserve to live.
Madame Olson, have you heard of the Daisy Armstrong case?
No, I've never heard of it.
It was only 2 years ago. It was famous.
Maybe so, but it was not famous in Spain. where I have been helping the refugees from Africa.
كانت في اسبانيا.
The name Daisy Armstrong?
No, never.
Daisy Armstrong? No.
No.
لأن هذول ما كانوا في أمريكا.
Yes. It was all over the English tabloids before I went to Jordan. A horrific crime that claimed the lives of an entire family and their wrongfully accused nanny. That's right, isn't it?
Quite so.
I thought the culprit had been punished.
Some might say that the culprit was punished last night.
Oh, my heavens.
May I ask you a few more questions?
Yes, yes, of course.
هذه كانت مو في أمريكا بس متابعة الحدث عن طريق الإعلام يعني الجرايد. كانت في الأردن. ما أدري شو موديها الأردن.
You were in Jordan?
Yes, I was an English tutor there to the children of a high official. Until recently.
مدرسة هناك.
What is your relationship to Captain Arbuthnot?
Who?
A former soldier traveling with us. You must have met him.
Ah, yes, I met him on the platform in Istanbul. We only had a brief exchange of pleasantries, nothing more. British Reserve and all that.
Ah, the British Reserve. Yes, with this I am familiar.
هي كذبت يعني. I met him in the Istanbul station. We only had a brief discussion. أتوقع هذه كذبة.
The truth cannot hide from Poirot forever.
أو هذه. إنه مش brief discussion.
She may be telling the truth, but I cannot be certain. Are you sure everything you have told me is accurate, Mademoiselle Debenham?
Of course.
أو إنها هي تعرفها قبل. هي قالت لا التقيته في اسطنبول. Look at the select that approach is like. إيه صح. الحلق كان عنده.
Mademoiselle, I know that you met Captain Arbuthnot at the top.
القضية الأولى اللي في البداية.
You were spying on me.
I am very attentive to my surroundings. It helps in my profession.
Well, it's your word against mine.
I had occasion to be of some assistance in recovering Captain Arbuthnot's train ticket. While searching his room, I also discovered one of your earrings. Whatever your relationship may be to the good captain, I doubt it has anything to do with British Reserve. You will not tell me your secret, mademoiselle?
I can't. I don't know what you mean.
Poirot, Miss Debenham's got nothing to do with this business. Nothing. Do you hear?
أوف. بيضرب. Step back. أو bend down. ما أدري step back هذا
Archie, stop.
Captain, no. This behavior is unworthy of an officer and a gentleman.
Leave her alone. Have you no honor?
Archie, we should go.
Captain Arbuthnot, I am certain you are a brave soldier, but you are a poor actor. The truth is that
murder related.
your relationship with Miss Debenham is beyond doubt, Captain. Your reaction was apparently that of a man trying to protect the woman he loves. I might understand that if your relationship was some cleverly disguised secret, but it is not. You make puppy dog eyes at one another at every opportunity. You cannot hide your love. Everybody knows.
I advise you to stop with your accusations, Mr. Poirot. I'm going to escort Miss Debenham back to her compartment. Make of that what you will.
The captain and Mademoiselle Debenham are obviously adamant about not revealing their relationship, but this scene convinced me there is more that is not so obvious.
This murder has everyone on edge. In my 25-year career, I have never seen such madness aboard the Orient Express.
I understand, my friend. The more we learn, the more perplexing this train ride becomes. But we have other clues to pursue.
What do you have in mind?
The broken watch on Monsieur Ratchet's wrist, for example, and the handkerchief found near the body. Who does that belong to?
This little drama we have just witnessed has not put you off the scent.
Far from it, my friend. Will you return to your watch over Mademoiselle Locke?
Yes, I will. Dr. Constantine can probably use a break.
Good.
Au revoir, Poirot.
Hypothesis about the watch. Which letter is resembled in the... Okay.
No, not good.
لا أنا أبغى كان اتش يمكن اتش اتش
That was easy.
أكيد اللي يملكها واحد بحرف الاتش. هارتمان يمكن، أو هذه هيلدي أو هيلدي أتورو يمكن هذه. اختار كذا واحد، اختار يمكن كله بحرف الاتش. يقول لك current information مو كود. لازم تختار واحد اثنين ثلاثة أربعة خمسة. واو لازم تختار 7 من والله 7 من 12.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
1 2 3 5 صح جبتهم. ممكن هذا لأنه حبيبها.
No, not good.
طبيب؟ ما بقى إلا الطبيب.
Think, Poirot. That is not...
طبيب صح. باقي الشخص واحد بس.
I must admit I'm not right this time. This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth. I do not think that's the right answer.
كلهم جربتهم.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
One people I identify.
I do not think that's the right answer. This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
جربتهم كلهم.
I must admit I'm not right this time. No, not good. Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
اخترتها أتوقع.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
يقولك عرفت أنا قاعد أدوس وها بعدين إيش الاتش هذا الأول 5 واللاست نيم. أوكي موري هتارو أبارد مونو. هذا واحد منهم.
I'm sorry, sir, but I must concentrate on my baking.
لا الرجال هنا في غرفتها.
Sorry to bother you, Monsieur Maury. I have a question to ask you.
Please make it quick. I have a meal to prepare.
This handkerchief embroidered with an H, is it yours?
No, I've never seen it before.
This...
No.
Thank you. That is all I wanted to know.
I hope your investigation won't interfere with today's menu.
بس بيسألهم ال7 أشخاص هذولا إذا المنديل خصهم أو لا. هذا واحد منهم صح.
Monsieur Fosca,
لا مش واحد
I
منهم.
would like to ask you a few questions, if you allow me.
هذا.
Signore Poirot, is it? I was wondering when you'd get...
لا مش منهم أتا.
Unfortunately, you find me on a mission of mercy.
Hello, Monsieur Poirot. Sorry, we have a small problem. The orange juicer has broken down and I can't fix it. Mr. Foscarelli has kindly offered to help me.
It isn't a car engine, but I am doing my best.
Even with the two of us, we can't manage.
Let me guess. You call upon Poirot to help.
I'd be happy to answer your questions when we finished.
خلينا نشوف هو من الشخصيات اللي عرف الاتش. موري وين هو هذا؟ والله مو منهم. مرة ايش بيسأله. اوه تروس. وش إذا تطلع ليش ما تقدر تشيلها ما أدري. اوكي شلتها انا. اوكي شوف هذه أتوقع هذه صحيحة. لازم تحط ترس هنا. في بعضهم لازم ترسين. طيب يا صح. ياب أجل الترس الأخير هنا. أوش أخيرا.
Correctly now.
يا صلحناها اليوم.
Bravo! I should stick to automobiles.
Well, now we can talk calmly. Monsieur Foscarelli, is it?
Antonio Foscarelli, delighted.
إيطالي هذا.
You have, of course, heard about Ratchet's murder last night.
Oh, naturally. It is all anyone is talking about.
Have you ever been to the United States?
Yes, it has been a primary market for our car.
أوه هذا من الاثنين اللي ما تقابل معهم.
Armstrong case?
Armstrong? The name, yes. It was a little girl. A baby, was it not?
Yes, a very tragic affair. Did you know that Cassetti, the kidnapper, was actually Ratchet?
Oh, no. Then he deserved to die. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
Can you tell me your movements on the night of the murder?
I went to bed right after dinner, but I slept very badly. My roommate, Mr. Masterman, had a toothache. Oh, he moaned all night. It woke me up several times.
Did you hear anything or notice anything unusual?
No, nothing that I can think of. I stayed in my bed all night.
Well, thank you, Mr. Foscarelli.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more, Signore. I remain at your disposal if you should need me.
أشوف إذا قال عددهم يعني. لا والله ما قال. أوه من ضمن هذولا. لا مو من ضمن. ما أدري والله ليش كلم هذا. ميسنج أليباي من ضمن الستة. ايه أول واحد. والله ناس كثير.
Thank you so much, Monsieur Poirot. I can put orange juice back on the menu.
Enchanté, mademoiselle. You are Hildegard Schmidt?
هذا من جماعة الاتش.
And you, I know.
يسألها عن الهاندر.
Correct. May I ask you for a few minutes of your time to answer a few questions?
With pleasure, but first may I ask for your help?
Oh, why does this not surprise me?
I don't know.
لازم خلوك تحل.
Fräulein.
My mistress, Princess Dragomirov, has asked me to open this traditional matryoshka doll. There is a trinket inside.
الدول الروسي هذا.
Madame, in my experience, each Russian nesting doll simply pulls apart to reveal the next one inside.
Indeed. Yet try it for yourself.
As you wish.
You are a gentleman.
هذه الدمية تلقاها في كل البيوت الروسية. بغاك تفتحها. اوه اوكي هذه صح. ليش افتر؟ هذا صح. كان في شيء غلط. اوكي شكلك بتفتح واحدة واحدة. كيف تعرف أي واحدة فيهم؟ أتوقع أول واحدة صح. ما أدري على أي أساس هذا. لازم تشوف الأشياء الثانية. صعبة. لحظة، كأنه في شيء هنا. أوه، يمكن هذا يعلمك. وردي برتقالي أزرق. يمكن هذاك هو الحل. وردي برتقالي. بس يمكن بالمقلوب. ماشي. وردي برتقالي بنفسجي. وأخيرا أزرق. ايه، أعلمك ترى. هذا يعني مو حاطينه عبث. بس الحين ما يمديك تشوف الأخيرة. الأخيرة بس 3 سهلوها. اوه، صحبوها. أتوقع يبغاك تكمل يمكن. طيب، اللي فوق تمشي مع اللي تحت. أوف أخيرا والله بدون أي خطة يعني.
The inscription reads, "To my dearest friend."
My dearest friend.
Ah, thank you very much. This doll reminds her of her youth in Russia. It was very hard under the Soviet regime, but thanks to her strength of will, she rose to be the head of a museum of antiquities in St. Petersburg. Even though she now lives in Berlin, it is said that the Kremlin still fears her.
She must be a formidable woman indeed. You are her maid?
I am her companion. I help her in her daily tasks, and I keep her company.
Ah, forgive me. You will have heard of Ratchet's murder last night.
Yes, of course. Everyone is talking about it.
Have you lost a handkerchief embroidered with an H, madame?
Oh, no, monsieur.
I thought perhaps since your first name is Hildegard.
It is not mine, I tell you. I could not afford something so nice. I have no idea who it belongs to.
My apologies, I did not mean to alarm you.
Okay. مش
Thank you
بتاعها.
for answering my questions, madame.
Did you need something else, Monsieur Poirot?
غريبة ما راحت العلامة يعني. في شيء هنا. What are 3 hypotheses about Ratchet? The watch shows the time. هذه صح. The watch shows the time Ratchet fell asleep. لا مش found ذا. Time of murder. هذه
No.
ايش بس واحدة صح.
Let me consider all the possibilities. I do not think that's the right answer. Let me consider all the possibilities.
اوه 2 اوكي. وش تايم اوف مورتر. ايوه.
Yes, there are only 3 possible hypotheses. The watch has been tampered with, or it is out of adjustment, or it indicates the time of the murder. I shall explore these last 2 possibilities before reaching any conclusions. If the watch is out of adjustment, it may be broken. There may also be another reason related directly to Ratchet. Maybe the watch is set to another time zone. Monsieur, I am Hercule.
I know who you are, Monsieur Poirot. What do you want?
Answers to a simple question or 2.
All right, but quickly. My wife is quite ill. I would like to stay by her side.
I promise. First of all, I imagine you know about the murder.
Of course. The Countess is terribly distressed.
Your full name?
Rodolphe Adreny.
Your home is?
Budapest.
And how do you come to be aboard the Orient Express?
I am a Hungarian diplomat. My family has represented our homeland since the revolution from the Soviet Union in 1956. I was on my country's business in Istanbul. Business which I cannot discuss.
And your wife often accompanies you on your diplomatic missions?
Yes, and why not? Was there anything else you wanted to know?
اوكي هنغاريان. عمره شكله 34. دبلوماسي.
My little gray cells did not let me down. Can you tell me how you spent last night?
I was in our compartment with my wife. She went to bed early. I played a video game on my phone. Around 11 o'clock in the evening, my wife woke up and couldn't get back to sleep. She took a sleeping pill. As for me, I went to bed soon after that and slept straight through until morning.
Have you ever been to the United States?
I was posted to the Hungarian embassy in Washington for a year.
You knew perhaps the Armstrong family.
Armstrong? It is difficult to recall. One meets so many people.
The kidnapping of a child, a very sad affair. The culprit was the man on this train who called himself Ratchet, the one who was murdered last night.
Indeed. It sounds like justice finally caught up with him.
Thank you for your time. Now, I'd like to speak to your wife, if you don't mind.
It's impossible. As I told you, my wife is very ill. Thank you, and good luck with the investigation.
ما رضى أن يكلم زوجته.
The good count does not appear to want me to talk to his wife.
But the detail that could indicate that the watch wasn't already stopped.
The watch was not defective because the second hand is still moving. That was easy.
So the extra information. If Ratchet is dead at 1:15, what information someone resonated? The train has been stuck.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
In which time zone is Istanbul located? Istanbul +2.
Yes.
In which time zone Orient Express?
Right. If this theory is correct, then the murder took place at 12:15.
يعني فرق التوقيت ساعة.
Interrogate all the passengers to see if any of them have an alibi for this hour.
بعدين نشوفه.
Madame Hubbard, may I ask you a question or two? It won't take long.
Anything I can do to help?
Have you misplaced a handkerchief recently?
No, I don't think so. Why?
We found a handkerchief embroidered with the letter H, so I thought it might have been yours.
I'm sorry, but it's not. It may belong to Miss Schmidt, Princess Dragomirov's lady's maid. I believe her first name is Hildegard.
It is a possibility. Anyone could be lying, of course. I thank you, madame.
هذه غرفة هذيك الأميرة.
Hello. Can I do something for you?
Hello, Monsieur Hardman, I believe. You have heard of the murder?
Cyrus Hartman. Yes, and the fact that there's been a murder is all over the train.
You do not seem very concerned about it, monsieur.
It's not the first murder I've run across.
I had no idea the selling of toys was so dangerous. I did overhear you mention...
أعطاه ضربة.
Toy salesman is a cover. I'm a private detective, just like you, from the US.
أوه يعني كذب في وظيفته. قال إنه هو يتاجر في الألعاب ولا قال الحين تعرف إنه كفر إنه هو ديتكتيف. 30 هذا.
This is wrong.
يمكن العمر. دائما أخربط في العمر.
That's the right answer. I did not expect to find another detective on this train.
I just finished a job in Istanbul when I received an email from Ratchet. He hired me to protect him.
Something you failed to do.
I'm not happy about that. He'd received some threatening letters. I was supposed to watch his back, and yeah, something I failed to do. But he seemed to think he was in more danger when he left the train.
He was traveling to Paris?
I assume so, but I'm not entirely sure.
Can anyone on this train confirm your identity?
Yeah, that McQueen kid. Ratchet's secretary.
Were you on duty last night?
You bet. I kept my door open a crack and I watched all night. No one entered that car who didn't belong there.
Did you see anything in particular?
The conductor, Michel. He was there most of the time, too, except for 15 minutes or so after we left Vinkovsky. He must have answered a call from Ratchet's room. Then he was absent again for a while around 1 a.m. After that, he didn't move until 5.
Monsieur Hardman, have you heard of the Armstrong case?
Armstrong? The kidnapping 3 or 4 years ago? Who hasn't? Why?
Ratchet's real name was Cassetti. I have reason to believe he was the kidnapper.
What? He killed that little girl?
والله كلهم مصدومين.
No, I didn't know. If I had known, I wouldn't have taken the job.
Do you have any idea who was behind the threatening letters?
I don't know his name, but Ratchet told me he was a small man. Dark hair, with a womanish kind of voice.
Oh, thank you for your help. Is this handkerchief embroidered with an H yours?
Do I look like the kind of guy who would use a handkerchief like that?
Thank you for answering my questions, Monsieur Hardman.
Listen, Poirot. I know I fell down on the job, but if you need help, any at all, let me know. I'd like to make it right.
Well, it has been a while since I have seen one of those.
قديم. بس والله حلو شكله. هذا يمكن في 2005 2006. الجوالات هذه.
I am not prepared to receive anyone. Come back later.
Very well, madam. I'll come back later. But you will need to speak to me.
So, my friend, have you finished your investigation?
No, but I have managed to solve a few mysteries.
Okay. I stay here to watch this young lady.
Excuse me, Doctor. May I ask you a question?
Anything that can help the investigation, Mr. Poirot.
I wanted to know what your first name is, Doctor.
My name is Robert. Why?
To find out if the handkerchief embroidered with an H could have been yours.
I'm a doctor, Mr. Poirot. Cloth handkerchiefs are a playground for viruses. I would not touch one.
hope your investigation is going well, Mr. Poirot.
كان نشوف هذا.
Ah, Monsieur McQueen, may I ask you a question?
Anything I can do to help, Mr. Poirot?
This handkerchief embroidered with an H. Is it yours?
No, I don't use cloth handkerchiefs.
Thank you. I won't bother you anymore.
هذا آخر شيء. هو أرض بيبه هو سادي باي أوبرلاب. كان ما أتذكر وش نديد الأمور ده تذا خلاص ولا شيء لديش. هذا دقينا.
Not prepared.
Very well.
كلهم كلمتهم. Oh, simply ask to speak.
Monsieur, if I am to catch this murderer, I will need your help.
My help? I am at your service, Poirot.
You protect your wife.
You are obviously a devoted husband, Count Andrény.
My wife means the world to me. There were questions in Budapest about a Hungarian diplomat marrying an American woman.
It did not deter you.
I would have given up my position for her. I would think it is universal. Are you married, Mr. Poirot?
No, I fear marriage is not for me. But Her condition, is it very grave?
She is suffering a bout of vertigo. You understand? The room spins.
Offer his help.
I think Dr. Constantine could help your wife.
There is a doctor on this train? I did not know. Where?
مش ما يدري.
I think Dr. Constantine is in the lounge car. If not, perhaps the conductor can tell you where he is.
Very well, I will find him. Thank you very much.
حلو صرفنا. يا فرصتنا. يا هذه زوجته. شقرة. أكل المنديل لها.
Me for intruding, madame. I am Hercule Poirot.
I know who you are, Mr. Poirot. I overheard you send my husband on a wild goose chase.
Your husband cares for you greatly, madame. I apologize for exploiting that fact. But the situation is urgent, and I need to ask you a few questions.
Apology accepted. I realize you must speak to everyone. This horrendous murder. It's very upsetting.
That is a beautiful music box.
Please don't touch the music box. It's a fragile family heirloom.
Your accent, is it American? Boston, perhaps?
You have a good ear, Mr. Poirot. Yes. Born and raised in what we call the Back Bay.
Are you in the diplomatic service like your husband?
No, not officially. I was still in college when I met Rudy 2 years ago. I keep myself busy handling his scheduling, travel, appointments.
Ah, what is the saying? Behind every great man there is a great woman.
That was the saying. Today one might reverse the sentiment as well, don't you think?
Of course, I stand corrected.
كأمريكية يمكن 39 دبلومات
Think, Poirot, that is not a good...
أو ديزاينر كان قال.
I do not think that's the right answer.
No profession.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
واحد وعشرين ما أعرف أفرق أنا
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot. A handkerchief embroidered with an H was found at the crime scene.
أتوقع عليها.
Any chance, does your first name begin with an H?
No, my first name is Elena, with an E.
مش لها.
Can you tell me what you did last night?
Well, my husband and I went to dinner. Then we came back here. We went to bed around 10 o'clock. I tried to sleep, but I couldn't because of the shaking of the train. I suffer from vertigo. I finally took a sleeping pill and that did the trick.
When did the train's motion prevent you from sleeping?
Between midnight and 2 a.m. I know because I must have looked at my watch about 10 times.
I see.
I went to dinner.
That does not prove she's lying. Come now, Countess. You are not telling me the truth.
Why do you say that?
Train stopped, yeah.
The train stopped at 12:30 a.m. due to snow.
يعني ما في اهتزاز.
There was no shaking of the train. But you told me that it was the shaking that prevented you from sleeping.
I don't know, you're confusing me. My vertigo.
Madame, a man died last night. You can't talk nonsense just because you're sick. You are hiding something from me.
How dare you? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm going to find my husband.
فتش غرفتها.
That was unkind, I know, but my strategy worked. I can now inspect this room.
هدفه يفتش الغرفة. شوف الكتاب هذا. The Great Gatsby. رواية هذه أتذكرها، كانت مفروضة علينا في دراسة اللغة. نسيتها والله، كانت واحدة عجوز تقرأ فيها.
These must be the sleeping pills that Countess Andreni took last night.
طيب هذا كيف تعرف؟ Oh,
There seems to be something missing here.
كيف طير؟ هنا طير وردة. ورقة طير وردة.
It's closed.
هذه وردة الحين. أعكسهم.
It's closed.
أوه، هذه الوردة. سحل ما أدري إيش. أوكي.
There seems to be something missing here.
الثاني ورقة، الثالث طير. ما انتبهت ذا. الثاني ورقة، الثالث طير. يب، الحين المفروض يفتح. يب. اوكي هذا هو. يبغى شيء معين يعني. هو يبغاك تحطها عليهم. يعني هذا هلال تقريبا نفس الشيء، يعني يبغالي بس احرك شيء. اوه نجمة. خلي النجمة على هو بالعكس. اوكي النجمة مقابل، اتوقع صح الحين. افهم وش صح. نجمة مقابل، هذا زحل. يمكن ارجع اسويه مرة ثانية. يمكن لازم بالضبط. كاشف. يمكن لازم اولعها. اوه انفتح. ما ادري على اي اساس. يمكن له علاقة بال عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. يا هلا، حياك الله. ما راح اسويها مرة ثانية. اوه يعني هذا هو حلك، انك تشوف هذا. اسم اللعبة أغاثا كريستي موردر ان اورينت اكسبريس. جريمة في قطار الشرق السريع. ما ادري وش ناقص نسوي. فخليه يمكن نفسه. اوكي. لا 3 اظن تخليهم كله نفس الشيء. اي بس ما ادري على اي اساس يعني. صعبة. اوه اوكي. الحين انت تسوي ذاك الشيء الثاني. طيب هذا اللي تحت وش نجمة؟ اوه انا ترى حليت اخر واحد اول واحد. تخلي على النجمة. اوكي الحين المفروض يضبط. يب واو تحكمها كريه.
For my beautiful young ladies, Helena and Sonia. Helena with an H. For my beautiful young ladies,
Helena
and Sonia. Helena with an H.
أجل هي هذه.
Countess Andreni with an older girl.
الهاندر كيف حق هيلينا. خلصنا. ما أعرف في شيء ناقص يعني. ممكن تحل شيء هنا. اوكي، اظن يوجد مرحلة لهذا شكله، بس ما ادري والله. انا كلهم حليتهم. انا شايف وش يعني. هذا يعني انك تفتح الدرج، هذا لغز انك تفتح الدرج. لما تفتح الدرج يعطيك لغز هذا. اتوقع خلاص يعني. كوردة. اوكي، ترى اللعبة فيها باجز. في المظلة يوجد شكل. اوكي، بس خلني اخلص هذا، يعني اجربهم كلهم. انا هذا اللي حليناه يعني. المظلة يوجد، بس ما يأشر لي. اي والله هذا هو الشيء. اوه، ورقة طير وردة، بس جربت كل شيء. ورقة طير وردة، أتوقع إني جربتها. أنا أعكسها. أو إنه وردة طير. وردة طير. أو وردة طير وردة. أوكي. أنا شوف التحكم التعبان. ما جت. طيب ورقة. ورقة وردة. ورق. خلنا نشوف. ورد. ورق. ورد. والله ما أدري. طيب خلنا أحط وردة في النص وأقول ورق. نجرب 3 من نفس الشيء. هذا أتوقع حليناه. أنا أتوقع شيء ما شفناه يعني لغز جديد. لا يكون هذه ما فتش. أوه شوف الغباء.
An engraving written in, I believe, Russian Cyrillic.
يبغانا نشوف هذه. لا هذاك حليناه.
Poirot, have you no shame?
ولازم أنت يعني شيء كذا عشان تنصاده.
Monsieur, I am afraid shame is not a very helpful emotion for a detective trying.
لا المشكلة مني أنا دائما يصير لي إني ما أشوف
I am investigating
أقعد أضيع وقتي في شيء.
My wife is ill.
My apologies, monsieur, but your wife seemed in perfect health when she left the room to find you. I do apologize, but I needed to search your compartment.
You will regret this, Poirot.
Please, Count. You aren't going to challenge me to a duel, are you? Countess, I'm afraid I took the liberty of inspecting your little music box.
How dare you?
The message in the medallion was addressed to you and Sonia Armstrong.
أجل هي هيلينا.
Your older sister, the mother of Daisy, the murdered child.
I am a Hungarian diplomat. You have no official standing here. You have no right to search.
No.
هذه لها علاقة بالماتت.
It's useless to deny what this gentleman says. I am Helena Goldenberg, the sister of Sonia Armstrong, and Daisy was my niece. The music
هذه خالة البنت اللي
sister's godmother,
انخطفت
a very
انقتلت.
close friend to my mother. We hid the truth from you when we learned that the man killed last night was the person who destroyed my family. I panicked. I didn't want to be accused.
كلنا عندنا نفس المشكلة. بس أنا أوفر عندي مرة زايدة. لو ترجع للفيديوهات القديمة تشوف المسخرة.
Part of your investigation.
If I found a handkerchief in Monsieur Ratchet's room embroidered with an H, I might suspect you had been there.
A handkerchief? I don't have any handkerchiefs embroidered with my initial. To be honest, that sounds awfully old-fashioned to me.
I give you my word of honor that last night, Helena never left her compartment. My wife is telling you the truth, Poirot.
I hope so. I'll let you rest. The matter of the H on the handkerchief still needs clearing up. But first I should check the inscription on the back of the medallion.
يبغى يعرف ترجمتها.
Madame Hubbard.
Anything I can do to help?
سألتها. طيب ايش بقى علينا؟ ترانزليشن. وش؟ لا سهلة. اتش اوكي. اتش لا فوق روسي. لغز عنب. اتوقع اتش هذا. بعدين ايه يمكن ايه والله يمكن هيلينا. ما شفت شيء يشبهها. واحد اثنين ثلاث. نشوف آخر واحد. هذا آر. هذا آخر واحد. بعدين إن شيء زي الإن. ما في شيء يشبهه صراحة. يمكن هذا. لا هذا الثالث. ايه يعني شيء زي التي. ممكن ايه نفس الشيء. ناتاليا. ناتالي. أكيد هذا اسمها.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
يمكن ناتاليا. هذا هو ناتاليا. يب. جبنا الروسي.
Natalia. Would it be Natalia Dragomirov? She is the only Russian passenger on the...
الأميرة.
In addition, her Her first name begins with an H in Cyrillic. My little gray cells did not let...
يمكن لها علاقة بالأميرة ديك العجوز، لا كلها ساكتة من بداية اللعبة ساكتة، ودائما اللي ساكت هو اللي وراء المصايب كلها. برنسس. أتوقع من بداية اللعبة ما سمعت صوتها. هذا غرفتها. لا هذا غرفتي. ما أدري والله وين غرفتها. يمكن هذه.
I am not prepared to receive anyone. Come back later.
I'm sorry, madam, but a man has been murdered. I must ask you a few questions.
You must have misunderstood me. I cannot speak to you just now.
Madame, I know that Sonia Armstrong is your goddaughter.
وش صدمها؟ يا هذه.
Please.
يوم أعطاها المعلومة الصادمة. ادخل.
Please forgive my intrusion, madame, but I really must ask you some questions.
Then ask. I'll answer if it pleases me.
We have not been properly introduced, yet I have observed her a couple of times, so I can already deduce some things about her.
روسية. عمرها واضح إنه مليون. 85. هي سياسية. دايركتور اوف politics.
No, not good.
ما أدري. دايركتور اوف ميوزيوم. يا دايركتور.
I'm right again. That happens to me a lot.
Alibi.
I will first ask you about last night. Will you tell me your movements?
I went to bed just after dinner. I read until 11, then tried to sleep. Later I woke.
What caused you to awaken?
I suffer from back pain, a consequence of old age interfering with an active life. I called Schmidt around 12:45 a.m. to give me a massage. She did so until I fell asleep.
How long was she with you?
A good hour, I would say.
I see.
The
first initial of your first name, Natalia, in the Cyrillic alphabet looks exactly like the letter H in the Latin alphabet.
I'm Russian, Monsieur Poirot, and I was the head of a museum of antiquities in St. Petersburg for decades, until I moved to Berlin recently. I'm familiar with Cyrillic.
This handkerchief is yours, isn't it?
Yes, indeed.
أخيراً عرفنا من صاحب.
In Monsieur Ratchet's room. Can you explain to me why Madame Schmidt didn't identify the handkerchief? She must have known it was yours.
Possibly to protect me. She is very loyal. Your next question will be, how did my handkerchief come to be lying by a murdered man's body? My reply to that is that I have no idea.
That is not an answer, madame.
It is all I am able to give you.
I must tell you, Princess Dragomirov, I have discovered something astonishing.
And that is?
You are Sonia Armstrong's godmother.
You make that sound like a revelation. I have never hidden the fact, monsieur.
You knew Colonel Armstrong well, then?
I knew him slightly. But his wife, Sonia Armstrong, was my goddaughter. I was on terms of friendship with her mother, the actress Linda Arden. Linda Arden was a genius, one of the greatest tragic actresses in the world. I was not only an admirer of her art, I was a personal friend.
Very well. But this links you to the Armstrong kidnapping case. Helena Andreni is the sister of Sonia Armstrong, the late mother of Daisy Armstrong, kidnapped and killed by the man who was murdered on this train, Ratchet.
السلام عليه شوف الربط كيف.
Then justice has at last been served.
Allow me to summarize.
Do I have a choice?
اي والله وين مجرم ما فيها شدة تصير مجرم اصلا.
You are close
كان ينكسر ظهره.
family.
بس يعني عندها معلومات يمكن.
The son of Daisy Armstrong was killed while you were on board the same train. Second coincidence. Your handkerchief happens to be found at the foot of the victim's bed. Third coincidence. One of these stab wounds inflicted on the body was by a left-handed person. You are left-handed.
واو.
Is a lot of coincidence.
هي الوحيدة الليفت هاندد.
Well, Monsieur Poirot.
وفي أدلة أن القاتل ليفت
If you
هاندد.
report to the police your coincidences, they will
يمكن هالعجوز عندها قوة فيها حيل يمكن.
Agent Frailty has violently murdered a man? With how many potential witnesses who saw me doddering along the corridor in the middle of the night like Lady Macbeth?
You are right, Princess. You could not work alone, which means you have one or more accomplices. And it is only a matter of time before I find out who they are.
I would appreciate it if you would remove yourself from my room and take your fantasies with you.
والله في الجبهة. قلت لقلب وجهك خيالك هذا. اوه ببغاء عندها. ارجع اكلمها. لا ما يمديك.
So, my friend, have you finished your investigation?
No, but I have managed to solve a few mysteries.
Okay. I stay.
أنا أشوف إيش بقى علينا. روست تشيكن هيومن باي. My talk with could see that they are having a fair. هذول أتوقع ما خلصتهم تقريبا كل شيء. باقي بس هذولا. باقي شخص واحد ما سألته.
I hope you're investing. أسوأ لحظة، أسوأ
مهم يجب اكتشاف سؤال الناس. ايه صح، عشان تمشي يعني ما يصير لك بروجرس الا لازم تسوي كذا. بس عاد ما ادري وين الشخص هذا، او يمكن هذيك اللي ما صحت. لحظة، الشخص اللي ما صحى هادي مس سكيمد ما ادري ايش. كاونت كونتست ترها برنسس. ما راح احس كلهم سألتهم صراحة. وإن في شخص يمكن هادي.
Did you need something else, Monsieur Poirot?
إيه هذه ما سألتها.
You occupied your time last night?
كيف أنا سألت؟
After we left Istanbul, I had tea with my roommate, Fräulein Locke. I went to dinner with the princess, and when I returned to my compartment, Fräulein Locke was already asleep. A little later, Herr Michel, the conductor, came to get me because Madame la Princesse needed my help. Her back troubles her. I massaged her for about an hour.
Do you remember the time?
I'm sorry, I do not, mein Herr.
خلصنا سألناهم. أتوقع لازم أحل هذا، بس المشكلة ما أتذكر حواراتهم. طيب وهذه مع هذه. وهذا يمكن مع هذا.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer. No, not good.
خلي هذا مع هذا. اوكي غلطنا في
That was easy.
ما اعرف الاوقات، بس لانهم لهم علاقة مع بعض. War people whose alibi overlap. المفروض يعطيك الوقت. يمكن مع هذا أنا معاهم، وهذا يمكن مع
I must admit I'm not right this time.
هذا كيف تحصل على الوقت؟ Who are the people whose alibi? كيف تشوف الستيتمنت؟ يعني تعيد كلامهم عشان أول مع الآخر. لا هو لازم يعني تعرف أوقاتهم. إضافات كاركتر اناليسيز. اتوقع في مكان يعني تراجع كلامهم. انا راح تكون صعبة اذا يبغاك تتذكر بس. هذا ريفيبل. اوكي يمديك تكلم الدب هذا، يمكن اذا كلمته يعطيك شيء. انا اتوقع لازم انه يعطوك يعني لو يعني وين كان وقت الجريمة حسب كلامهم. نسيت انا عشان تقارن تشوف اي ولا يصير اوفرلاب.
So, my friend, have you finished your investigation?
No, but...
Okay.
طيب كيف قال انه صار لازم تحلها؟ شوف زيتون. هو شكلهم يبغوك يعتمد على ذاكرتك. صعبة كذا. أو يمكن تروح تسألهم مرة ثانية. الظاهر إنك تسألهم مرة ثانية. مثلا في واحدة هنا، مثلا هذا في واحد أتوقع. شوف إذا يمديك تسأله مرة ثانية. لا والله بس تسأله عن والله غريبة. طيب خلني آخذ فرة. بدك تسألها مرة ثانية عن الأدباء.
Were you on duty last night?
You bet. I kept my door open a crack and I watched all night. No one entered that car who didn't belong there.
Did you see anything in particular?
The conductor, Michel. He was there most of the time too, except for 15 minutes or so after we left Vinkovsky. He must have answered a call from Ratchet's room. Then he was absent again for a while around 1 a.m. After that, he didn't move until 5.
كرشف هذه.
Madame Hubbard, may I ask you a question?
Anything I can do.
لا.
Did you need something else?
هذه يمديك تسألها عنه.
Can you tell me how you occupied your time last night?
Just after we left Istanbul, I had tea with my roommate, Fräulein Locke. I went to dinner with the princess, and when I returned to my compartment, Fräulein Locke was already asleep. A little later, Herr Michel, the conductor, came to get me because Madame la Princesse needed my help. Her back troubles her. I massaged her for about an hour.
Do you remember the time?
I'm sorry.
أتوقع الرجال أتوقع اللي سألته من شوي مع هذه يتعارضوا، يعني هذه مع مو موجود أصلا. لحظة خلينا نشوف شكلها. هي هذه تتعارض مع لا مع هذاك الرجال المفروض. خلينا نسمعها مرة ثانية.
Did you need something else?
Can you tell me how you occupied your time?
Just after we left Istanbul, I had tea with my roommate, Fräulein Locke. I went to dinner with the princess, and when I returned to my compartment, her back troubles her. I massaged her for about an hour.
Do you remember the time?
I'm sorry, I do not mind her.
هذه المشكلة، هذول ولا واحد. خلينا نشوف الدكتور صدق، أو خلني أكمل. شوف هذولا.
Thank you so much.
لا ما يقول شيء.
Hello again, Mr. Poirot. How can I help you?
لا باي.
Can you tell me your movements on the night of the murder?
I went to bed right after dinner, but I slept very badly. My roommate, Mr. Masterman, had a toothache. Oh, he moaned all night. It woke me up several times.
Did you hear anything or notice anything unusual?
No, nothing that I can think of. I stayed in my bed all night.
هذا الشخص موجود؟ مو موجود أصلا. شوف هذا.
I'm sorry, sir, but I must concentrate on my baking.
Sorry to bother you, Monsieur.
Please, mate.
ما في معلومات.
This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
نفسها ما يتاكل. كاركتر اناليسيس. نقاط ضعه ينجح. ما ادري والله يعني ما انا شايف شيء. خليني اسال ذاك الدكتور اشوف ايش قال. اصلا بس شخص واحد او شخصين يقول لك عن الاليباي حقهم. هذا شيء ناقص او شيء تفتح. شوف في اليوتيوب ما ادري خلها للاخير كلش. يعني بسأل الدكتور وبحاول شوي. مئتين وأربعة صدق هذولا. هذولك ما كلمتهم الزوجين، بس أتوقع اثنينهم مو موجودين في أنا أشوف منهم الموجودين في مو موجودين اثنينهم.
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
So, my friend.
No.
Okay.
لازم تتكلم عشان تطوف.
I'll stay here.
ما يعطيك شيء.
I hope your investigation.
This handkerchief embroidered with an H. Is it yours?
No, I don't use...
No, not good. I do not think that's the right answer.
نثبت هذه.
I must admit I'm not right this time. I do not think that's the right answer. This is wrong, but I'm never far from the truth.
قال لك never far from the truth. يعني يمكن إن واحدة غلط.
I must admit I'm not right this time.
لا هو الظاهر ما له علاقة.
No, not good.
غريبة ما يخلوك ترجع يعني. وبس شخصيتين اللي يخلوك يعيدوا كلامهم. اللي هو هذا.
Were you on duty last night?
You bet. I kept my door open a crack and I watched all night. No one entered that car who didn't belong there.
Did you see anything in particular?
The conductor, Michel, he was there most of the time too, except for 15 minutes or so after we left Vinkovsky. He must have answered a call from Ratchet's room. Then he was absent again for a while around 1 a.m. After that, he didn't move until 5.
بس هذا وهذيك.
Madame Hubert.
Anything I...
Think, Poirot. That is not a good answer.
ما أدري، خلني أوقف هنا، ما ودي أغش والله. ما أدري، فكر فيها شوي. أوقف هنا. أتمنى المقطع عجبكم. نشوفكم إن شاء الله على خير وفي أمان الله.